All right, guys, something just happened in the last 2 days, which is now leading me to change a little bit the ways I see my exit strategy. And I'm talking about, um, it's really funny because I'm gonna get into it in a second here, but now I won't even start to think about pressing the sell button unless the price of AMC hit $1,000 a share. Prior to this, my numbers in terms of where I will start unloading in order to secure the bags will be a little bit lower. But what happened in the last 2 days changed my mind. I'm talking about a stock you may have heard about, and it's HKD. HKD stock. Look, just literally couple of days ago, this stock was trading mid-July when it started trading in the stock market. It went IPO, it went public. This company went public and the share price was around $16 a share. Right now, it is at 1680. 1680. 1680. Let it sink just for a second. That is 10,000%. And you know what? It is not even it's getting even juicier than that because just today, the price hit $25.50 a share from freaking 16. From freaking $16. So this brings a lot of points we need to talk about. The very first thing is, this is what should happen when a stock has zero shares available to short. When anybody buying is getting the shares to hit the lead exchange, to hit the market where the price is getting calculated in order to have what you see here in Google Finance, Yahoo Finance, and your brokerage account. So if you bought just if you invested $16, you end up, if you sold at the highs of today, 2,500. That is 30,000%, folks. 30,000% in those range. All right. Now, what is this company even about? Because even after hours, the stock is still climbing. So the company, what the company does, this is a digital group, all right, and the parent group, its name. This is the stock of the parent group, AMC Idea Group, all right? So after hours, up 15%. So what do they do? Well, it's a digital group, company limited, based in Hong Kong, China, all right? The revenue in December 2021 was around 334 million. Net income was around 296 million, all right? So net profit margin, 88%. Now, if you go back to AMC stock, all right, AMC stock has seen a similar buying pressure. The only difference between AMC and this stock is that the buying pressure was suppressed, meaning all of the orders from people still buying and holding the stock are not hitting the market because they are creating a huge number of those fake shares, the synthetics, in order to annihilate, in order to kind of suspend and kill that huge pressure that is supposed to push the price higher and higher and higher. All right. Now, looking at comparing companies, if you scroll down here, this is the revenue of AMC last March, $785 million. So double the revenues of that company. Of course, net income is a loss because this is a company that is getting, out of almost fighting bankruptcy, and this may be about to change when we get earnings from the next quarter. If you look at the size of both companies, you look at the amount of people holding the company, if you look at the amount of shares, the float out there, clearly AMC as a company, as a stock, as a trading company has a lot more, a lot more upsides, a lot more potential than the stock. The only difference, again, it's based on people that are buying, or there are no shares available to share. So the short sellers cannot simply locate shares in order to do whatever is being done currently with AMC. All right. So based on this, I'm thinking, given the amount of people that are buying here, and given the amount of people that are still in AMC and people that are supposed to come, not even counting the institutions, all right, the banks, the funds, whatever, clearly AMC should be trading with at least 2 zeros now. This is clearly the evidence. All right. Now, something I need to also bring to your attention before we got off, this video, we end up this video, is the fact that look, today the stock went up and gained $1,000. $1,000 just today. Yesterday, this was sitting at 600. And the day before, it was sitting at way less. But during the market session, during the trading session today, when the market was still open, it went from 2,300, went back down to 1,800. That is a $1,600 a share. But right back went up to a new high of 25. So that is another huge upside of $755 a share. And then went back down to close, almost went back down 1,000 intraday session. So let's just imagine if you had 10 shares, that is 10,000, that is a 10,000 swing that you're seeing on your account. If you had 100 shares, that is 100,000 swing on your account in just a matter of 60 minutes. 60 minutes. So after hours, it is still continuing to grow as it was the case yesterday. All right. Now, can you imagine this happening with AMC stock in the midst of the short squeeze? Can you see yourself have the capacity to hold on to your shares without panicking when you see your account swinging from 10,000 to 100,000 to maybe $1 million, depending on your position size? If you never ever had that amount of money in your account before, this goes back to, do you think you are ready? Do you think you can handle this whole thing when it comes to your emotions? Because it's going to be stressful. It is stressful. Just imagine being in this place today. Just with 10 shares, we're talking about a 10,000 swing. 10,000 can change the life of a lot of people right now. Not even thinking or talking about 100 or even $1 million. So we need to really practice maintaining our emotions, and we're going to talk more about this when it comes to, other videos coming up. But I just wanted to bring this to you guys in terms of, hey, don't be fooled in the potential of the large numbers when it comes to the share price in AMC, because we have a preview of what will happen or what should happen, when we get to Judgment Day, as some will say. So I will see you folks in the next video.